second straight game, you're down 2 goals on the road and come back to win. Are you feeling some of the, mojo you did earlier this season when your team was sort of making a habit out of that?
Yeah, you certainly don't want to make it a habit. I mean, the thing about tonight is I felt the turnovers are such an issue for me tonight. Gosh, and you know that their one line was a handful, obviously, for us with Thompson in the middle there and Tuck in that group. But we found a way. You know, we get that goal, a huge goal there by Gauntz, and then power play comes through and we settled us down, gave us some energy, got back into that. So there's some things that I liked. It was just the turnovers. They're a real dangerous team off the rush. They're one of the better teams in the league, and we were feeding into that. And again, that one line was really hard to handle for us tonight.
Yeah. Jake Voracek, I'm sure he's heard some good jokes about him actually shooting.
You didn't think he was going to score there?
I thought he was going to look for somebody to pass to.
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah. He's got one goal. I mean, he's,
exactly.
And we were as surprised as anybody. I think we're happy for him, thrilled, but great shot. Yeah, huge goal for us.
Fourth line, Roslovic's line really seemed to give your team energy, especially early in the game and all the way through. Really
good shifts there. I mean, at the end of the first period, there was a couple turnovers I wasn't thrilled with, but overall, great game for them. Again, I mean, they get 2 goals for us and timely goals. They get us on the board early there. Obviously, a lucky bounce, but then Gonser, that's a huge goal for us to, they go up 3-1 right away, and it's a little deflating, but that goal again gave us some energy. We get the power play, we score. So they provided some really key shifts for us tonight.
Brad, Patrick looked like he wanted to make things happen as a playmaker, as an assist guy, however he could tonight. I just wonder what you thought of his game, especially in the third period.
I thought Patty had a pretty solid game. Even in the first period there, he was one of our better players. He had some good looks there early. Second period, so-so, but makes a huge play. Again, makes a really nice play on the Bjorkstrand goal there. So coming through in big moments, that's key for us.
How limited was he? Did you get a sense of how limited he was by the?
No, I think he was fine. I don't think there was any issues.
Brad, did you have any update on Gavin Bayruther at all?
I think he's doing well. Nothing. Knock on wood for now. We'll reevaluate that tomorrow morning. It was that looked pretty ugly when it happened, but he popped up. So he was in good spirits after the game, so that's good.
With Voracek, going back to him, a lot of the fact he had 1 goal is because he passes all the time, obviously. But when a guy goes through a stretch like that without scoring a goal, is it impressive to you at all that he still is able to contribute positively with the assists and helping your team and leading and things like that, not let it get to him as much?
Yeah, I mean, Jake's a pass-first type guy. There's no surprise there. The surprise he got 1 goal. He's got shots on goal. He just haven't finished. So, he's an important player for us in a lot of ways, and he's a guy that we rely on a lot. Plays a lot of minutes for us. So, again, he's one of those guys. He was kind of just okay for me tonight, but he comes through, and you're not going to be spot on every game. And I think the keys is some of these games is, coming through at the right moment. That's important. And tonight he did. He came through for us.
Brad, did your team just naturally crank it up another level when they got down 3-1 there in the third, or were you happy with the way they were playing up until that point?
We're okay. I wouldn't say we cranked it up. I think the goal, the second goal, gave us some energy. Buffalo was playing better, especially the second part of that game there, and that gave us some life. The second goal, that was a big goal for us, and then the power play scoring. Then you could see the energy kind of jump up, the urgency jump up, the competitiveness that we need to play with.
Right.
Bjorkstrand hasn't seemed quite himself at times this season. Maybe lately, maybe a little more than that. How good a sign is it to see him score that big goal you're talking about?
Well, his next 2 or 3 shifts after that, I mean, it's incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, he almost scores again. All of a sudden the puck's in